This is your ultimate guide to the Romanian deadlift, the straight leg deadlift, and the stiff leg deadlift. And I'm going to start up with the Romanian deadlift. So the thing to recognize here is the Romanian deadlift starts at the top, not at the bottom. Things to know about the hamstrings. The hamstring muscle group is what we call biarticular. So it crosses the hip and the knee joint. By allowing my knees to bend, it means the hamstring at the knee hasn't got a maximal stretch in it, so I can get deeper into hip flexion. This gets more glute involved and takes a little bit of a stretch out of that hamstring. The straight leg deadlift is very, very similar. It also starts at the top, but now I keep those knees stiff. I push my hips back, but because I'm not allowing my knees to bend at all, I get much less range of motion. This now means I can't get as deep into hip flexion, so my glutes really can't get involved. There's nowhere near as much load that can be lifted on this one, so it has less spinal loading, but is much more a direct hamstring exercise, whereas the RDL is going to be both glute and hamstring. Both those variations are great. They lend themselves really well to hypertrophy phases because they keep the muscle under constant tension because the plates never touch the floor. So the Romanian deadlift and the straight leg deadlift are very similar, whereas the stiff leg deadlift is more like a conventional deadlift. So now we start with the bar on the floor. For the conventional deadlift, you have to recognize there's a decent amount of knee bend in this. So as much as it is a hip hinge bias, we can't get away from the fact there's actually quite a lot of a squat pattern, knee pattern in it. And that's where the stiff leg deadlift differs. So we start on the floor, but now from here, we really minimize the amount of knee bend. So now we're very much training through the hamstrings and upper back, and we're mitigating how much the quads and knees can get involved. So the stiff leg deadlift is an accessory to the conventional deadlift. Really good for anyone that is weak through their lower back, through their hips. Most people aren't going to be weak in their quads in the deadlift, so it's a really smart exercise to program to work around any weaknesses. Whereas the straight leg deadlift and the Romanian deadlift are going to be exercises that you program for hypertrophy. If you're trying to train more hamstring, you would use the straight leg deadlift. If you're trying to get hamstring and glutes, you'd go for the Romanian deadlift. If you're conscious about spinal loading, the straight leg deadlift will need much less load, so that's a really smart option to use. So now you know the key differences, you know why to program them. If you like content like this, make sure you drop me a follow and DM me for information about online personal training.